Okay. You want to do our list? You got anything else before we do that?
No.
No?
Go to list.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm used to asking that question and you going, before we get to our list, I have one.
Before we get to our list.
One thing. All right, let's do our list. So it comes from Nathan FKD in the Discord. I don't remember why the conversation about mayonnaise started. Would you please refresh memories?
King, you're the one that put it out there in the Discord. Go.
So because Oregon baseball has a guy with the last name Hellman, so they call him Big Mayo.
Big Mayo, yep.
And he drops big old dongs, too.
And he drops big old dong pieces. Yep. So he hit a big old dong the other day, and Nate put up ping, which is our obligatory bat symbol for a 270-foot hit at PK Park, whatever fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opposite field, whatever. And I posted a GIF of Hellman's Mayo. And it finally clicked for Nate why they call him Big Mayo. Hellman is his last name. Hellman's Mayo is a very famous brand of mayo.
Yeah.
Is that like is that more of a Midwestern mayo? East Coast?
Probably so. Yeah,
I know.
I would, yeah.
Do they have like pickles too? Hellman's Pickles? Is that a thing? I feel like that might be a thing. I might be making that up.
Thing.
I might be making that up. So list from Nathan FKD in the Discord is top 3 mayos.
God, if your last name's Hellman and they do make pickles, would you rather go by Big Mayo or Big
Pickle? I know, right?
Big Pickle, right?
I'd be Big Pickle. Yeah. I mean, both are good.
They're both good.
Both are great. All right, who wants to start?
I think Hellman's might sell sweet pickles, which
gross, like bread and butter pickles.
Bread and butter pickles. The worst.
Who eats those? And what do you eat them on? Someone tell me.
Yeah. Well, they're on. I can tell you this as a former employee. They're on the $6 burgers at Carl's Jr.
Gross.
That's why you just go Famous Star, man.
Just go 2 Famous Stars, buy one get one for $1. I mean, what are we doing?
Logo, baby.
Boy, when they did 2 Famous Stars for $3 back in the day, God, we were living the dream and we didn't even know it. Oof.
Cholesterol was thriving.
Oh
man.
God,
just thriving.
Cholesterol really had a time.
Yeah, it did.
What a run they had.
Cholesterol they were the 90s Bulls, man.
Man.
Just running through our hearts. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Just 3 peats. Maybe 1 year you actually decide to go jog some, then they come back with another 3 peats.
Because they've already got that shit built up in toast.
I tell you what, like the makers of a Torvastatin need to send Carl's Jr. like a few mil for all the support.
Yeah,
send him a nice card.
Can I give you a Hellman's fact?
Yes, please.
On the West Coast, Hellman's mayonnaise is packaged as best foods.
Bring out the best foods. Bring out the best.
Bring out the best.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Best foods on anybody's list? No spoilers, but no. They fucking suck. They suck. Their mayonnaise sucks. Best foods is bad.
Does any of us have any actual real mayo on our list?
Oh, I do.
I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow some minds with mine. Nobody's gonna see mine coming. Kind of like the way I put on sunscreen. Nobody's. I love people who because I edit out the top 3 list and post it as like a video by itself on YouTube. I love people just are going to only see that part of the joke. They're not going to see anything prior to that that led up to it. Okay, I'll start. Can I start?
Go for it.
My number 3 is Mayo Thompson. Everybody knows who this is. Of the band Red Crayola, who made the 1970s album Corky's debut to his father. Like everybody knows the legendary Mayo Thompson of Red Crayola.
If Kurt still listened to this podcast, he would totally know who that is. he would like lock, stock, and barrel. He would be like, "Oh, Red Crayola, yeah. Let me tell you about They were a side project.
Yeah.
Previously as like Amarillo carpet, and it just took off from there because they burnt some. Yeah.
Ben Folds talks about them as one of his biggest influences when he was coming.
Ben Folds. Wow.
Thank you. Let me pick that name I just dropped. All right. What do you guys got?
My number 3 Mayo. OJ Mayo.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Yeah.
Sure. My number 3 Mayo, the Mayo Clinic. They heal people.
It's a good clinic. Very
That's
good clinic.
That's in Minnesota, right?
In Minnesota.
Yeah.
That's a good clinic. You forget about that clinic.
Tim Walls. Total disaster on the Mayo Clinic. Someone's saying the walls are closing in on Tim and the Mayo Clinic. Anthony Edwards. Have you seen a lot of him this year? Not that good. Just saying. Carl Anthony Towns.
You know,
He's a Nick.
big supporters of
Nick.
the failing Mayo Clinic, the Democrats, right over here. Them right over here. They won't tell you it, but we all know it. Big supporters, failing Mayo Clinic. All right, 3s. Wait, we all gave our 3s? Yes?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, 3s from the chat. Booble says OJ Mayo. AK-47 says Best Foods Mayo. I think he's being a contrarian. I think that's what's happening here. I think he heard us talk about it being the worst mayo, which it is. And he's just saying that just to be difficult, you know?
Just such a contrarian there.
A troll. We have a troll in our midst. I think that's what's happening here. Let's see. WCP, the random mayo packet that comes with a sandwich you get at 7-Eleven or Dairy Mart. My man. Give him a sound effect. Give that man a sound effect. Thank you. My man.
I mean, that's the only thing that saves that sandwich from just taking a bite out of sand. The driest sandwich on earth.
The driest turkey you've ever eaten in your life.
Yeah.
It's not just there, by the way. Like, you get a sandwich or whatever at, like, Fred Meyer or something, like the deli anywhere. They come with those little packets and, like, little mustard ones, too. Like,
you gotta have mustard with it,
gotta have the mustard, too, man.
You gotta add moisture to those things.
Perfect.
Finally got a chance to use it.
All right, my number 2 is the Duke's Mayo Bowl. I mean, I don't know what Duke's Mayo. I've never had Duke's Mayo. I'm sure it's fine.
My number 2 is Duke's Mayo because, as they say on the logo, the twang is the thing.
Twang is the thing. I dig it. Do they any like weird celebrations in the Duke's Mayo Bowl? Do they pour mayo on people or they do, right? I think they do, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Gross, but yeah. My number 2, I'm going with a real mayo as well. The only mayo that I think is palatable is Kewpie mayo.
It's cheating, though. Cheating.
Kewpie? Where's Kewpie?
It's a Japanese mayonnaise.
Where do you get
it? They sell it like Costco now, but before you had to go to like the Asian market.
I've never had
Basically, they don't use the yolks. It's just the white of the eggs. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just, I'm not sure I count it as mayo.
Comes in a little squeeze bottle with like a star tip on it too. Get a nice little.
I like that.
Yeah. Get it for just the tip.
Just the tip.
That's a good touch. Like, so it comes out in the shape of a star.
I mean, it still comes out in a line pretty much, but
in the star shape.
It doesn't just fart on your sandwich. Nice little line of mayonnaise comes out.
Oh yeah, you're not buying a Japanese product and it comes out in like with a fart noise or whatever. No,
I mean,
it's efficient.
Maximum control for your mayonnaise consumption from the Japanese.
I love it. All right, 2s from the chat. Booble says also had Mayo Clinic. Good call. AK-47 AK-47 is Duke's Mayo. And WCP is Best Foods. Like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? It's terrible.
Uncultured swine in our chat.
It's awful. I understand, like, you know, you're raised by parents who were raised in an era where Best Foods was like the peak, right? If you don't have a family member who like makes mayo or whatever, like Best Foods is probably like the high end stuff that you're able to get. I get it. You had a lot of sandwiches in your life where you had that on it because your parents didn't know any better. Nothing against them. It's how they were raised, when they were raised, you know?
For you guys, you're making a sandwich. Are you putting mayo on pretty much every sandwich you make?
Every time.
Every single time.
It's like sex.
Are you
It's like sex. I need lubrication.
I need something to lubricate. Are you a liberal mayo guy? Or are you just enough to get like a nice little sheen on the bread?
I'm pretty conservative. Pretty conservative with my mayo, Cheryl. Blessing me.
If it's anything, it's close to too much mayo. It's never just a sheen. So a little insight into me, and I hesitate to admit this, but when I was a kid, I would eat sandwiches that were just mayonnaise and just Tillamook cheese. I used to get the Tillamook bricks, and I'd slice the pieces off, and it would just be mayonnaise, bread, and cheese. I fucking loved them. Like, the best. And sometimes I'd throw bologna on that bitch. Tell you what. Woo.
Making it worse.
I know. I get it. And by the way, here I am talking down on your taste with Best Foods and saying that that's something I used to eat on a regular basis. I don't care.
What's that sandwich meat that comes from like Oscar Mayer that looks like bologna, but it has like
pimento loaf
shit in it? Pimento.
Yeah.
Tell me you never tried that.
No, God, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, all right.
That's weird, right? Because you're eating a sandwich and then you have to you bite into things that you have to pick out. Like that was so weird.
It's like just gross. Like congealed pork pig jowls or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They just boil down a pig head and just chop it up. Probably pretty good on its own, in my eyes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. No.
Well, here's my question to you guys. Did you guys eat bologna when you were kids? Did you have bologna fed to you?
No, I never liked it.
No?
No.
I don't like.
Just curious.
I
like Spam over bologna, so.
Yes, I'll eat Spam and I'll eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
Not being a meat snob. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But, no, bologna. No.
Okay. All right. No, I hear you. I understand why. I just saying it's something I used to eat when I was a kid. WCP says he's also not down with bologna. Okay, I get it. All right, my number one is a real mayo, and it is Kroger real mayo with cage-free eggs. It is literally the fucking Fred Meyer Kroger brand, and I see you shaking your head. I get it. It is the best tasting mayonnaise. It just is.
Where do I have 1%? I need to add a 1%er to my
Just a little jaunt off to Mexico, eating his cage-free egg mayo from Kroger.
Spent a month in Europe. Now he's going to Mexico.
Hang on. You're acting like the store brand is the fancy kind.
Kroger. Have you been to Kentucky? I'm telling you, Kroger is a big deal over there. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, it's.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I don't like how Kroger branding is infringing on Fred Meyer's locally. It makes me mad.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I hear you.
I don't like that grocery cart logo with the little piece of orange. I don't like it.
Well, I'll say this, Braga. If you love Kroger's, never try Kewpie mayo. Just stay in your fantasy world where Kroger brand is fantastic mayo. Just don't even attempt.
You better believe I'm about to try that. By the way, I'm going to like an Asian market tomorrow and buying that because I'm a.
No, you're not, because you're going to Mexico.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Right?
Shit.
You might send someone to buy one.
Yeah.
For you at an Asian market.
I'll send my.
But you're not going to an Asian market.
I'll have my people buy it for me.
You might see Asians. Yeah.
I can't be seen there. I can't be seen there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is literally getting written on a Post-it as soon as we're done. Like, not kidding. Not kidding. I don't know if you can tell us by looking at me. I don't know if you can tell us by looking at me, but I'm a big mayo guy. I don't know if you can. I don't know what gives it away, but all right. What's your ones?
My number one mayo, Doug Funny's on and off girlfriend,
Patty Mayonnaise.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Patty Mayonnaise. Gotta love it. Smoke
that's
show.
my number one as well.
Smoke show. Yeah.
Absolute banger.
Cool as hell. Fine as hell. Shit. Doug Funny didn't know how good he had it.
What was the band they would go see? The Beats?
Killer Tofu.
Yeah,
The
Beats.
Killer
Beats.
Tofu.
It was the Beats that sang Killer Tofu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Skeeter Valentine, Roger Klotz.
Oh, Roger Klotz, he made my blood boil. What a bully.
Yeah. He had red hair too, man. That caused problems for me when I was a kid. It's like, why they got to make the redhead a bully, huh?
Right.
Not cool, man. He wore a leather jacket, though. That was cool.
He did. I got another one. I guess I'll say it, even though I don't even like it.
Honorable mention?
Yeah, if it's an anti-honorable mention, though, because I hate it. Cinco de Mayo.
I hate Cinco de Mayo.
Why do you hate it?
Well, my birthday falls on the 6th. Cinco de Mayo's on the 5th.
Okay.
Everyone always
trying
gets
to say they're
trashed. Everyone always gets
stealing your
trashed on
shine?
the 5th and doesn't want to go out drinking on the 5th.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah. You need
You're
to.
going to say because of brown people?
Yeah.
Brown people make good food and have great beer. I'm all for it.
What are you saying? That's all they do ski? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, is that all they're good for? Like,
I
jeez.
mean, that and break into our fucking country and steal our job. Yeah.
And what do you mean by brown people?
What brown people do I need? How about the Mexican brown people?
Pharaoh Brown?
Pharaoh Brown.
Jalen Brown?
Ronnie Brown?
There's a lot of them.
Tarek Brown?
Oh, there's a lot of them, huh? A lot of Browns
There's a lot.
ski? A lot of Browns?
They like to procreate, those Browns.
Whoa! Whoa!
We just when the Rogan sphere on that one.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool, man. Let's get some sponsors, you know? Let's go full Rogan. Speaking of which, one's from the chat, AK-47.
Transition.
I kid. AK-47's number one is Miracle Whip, which is not mayonnaise.
It's not mayonnaise.
Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We need the that senator from Colorado or whatever to like remind you of decorum, like AK-47. We're gonna have to have the sergeant at arms remove you from the chat. Oh God.
I thought we were better than that, fellas.
Yeah.
I will say I didn't watch any of the whatever they called it, the talk to Congress or whatever, the address to Congress.
Yeah. State of the Union.
There wasn't even a State of the Union.
It was just him talking to Congress. Yeah.
Yeah. But seeing the likes of Lauren Boebert and Marjorie, is it Taylor Greene or Green Taylor? Taylor Greene, right? Talk about decorum. Very funny to me. It's just, we live in a very funny world.
Oh, yeah. I would call them hypocrites, but they don't know what that word means. Booble's number one, spread joy, spread mayo. What is that? Is that a brand? Spread joy, spread mayo?
I don't know if you guys, I think if you got to go back a couple weeks, I think Spread Joy is what the FS1 crew was doing with a daytime host.
Whoa.
Sexist joke.
Whoa.
I need a sounder for that one too.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow. Look at me.
I did not see that coming, so to speak.
I forced it in there.
Pause.
I'm sorry.
Number one from
like Emmanuel Acho.
Number one.
Wait,
What are we
what
doing?
happened there?
What's happening?
What am I doing?
Who am I? What's that? Where am I? Number one from
Reset.
Number one from WCP. Whatever is on sale when he needs mayo. Yeah, I guess.
I like a thrifty boy.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mayo is one of the things I treat myself with. I'm getting that full price Kroger brand mayo jar. I'm getting it, and I'm using it on everything. Not everything. Honorable mention from Booble. Why did the mayonnaise blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Little dad joke for you. Gotta love it.